Hear ye, hear ye. Hear ye, hear ye. We hear ye. All rise for the great and noble entrance of the great and noble majesty, the extraordinary and awesome King Richard.
Greetings, loyal subjects. I have just returned from the Crusades using my mighty sword, and boy, are my arms tired. My throne,
It's right there, Your Majesty.
of course. Loyal subjects, we are brought forth together to see the outlaw Robin Hood. Bring him forth. Robin Hood, you are being accused of being a most reprehensible, rapscallious, reprobate, renegade, and many other words that begin with R. And just a great big outlaw.
It's lies.
It's all true.
He's guilty. He's innocent.
I'm innocent.
Order in the court.
I'll have a ham on rye.
How do you plead?
Well, like this. Please don't kill me, Mr. King. Please don't kill me. I love you. Oh, I love you.
That is pretty good. You must tell me how you became an outlaw, and why on earth I should let you live.
This is my story, Your Majestiness. All truth. I am a stout and brave boy of the country. My father, Edward of Locksley, was a brave knight and very loyal to me.
Ha, son, it's another day in glorious King Richard's merry old England. Is it not, my boy?
Yes, father.
Now listen, son. King Richard has decreed that he'll go on a crusade, and all true and brave knights should follow him. As I am a brave knight, I've bravely decided to follow my king to war.
But what of our land, father?
That's a good point. I should really think these things through. Things are my strong point. It's more of being brave. But you, boy, you shall watch over the land. Sorted. Here he comes now.
This is where you came in, my lord.
Oh, can I be me? Can I be me?
Of course, Your Majesty. I was taken aback to be in the presence of such greatness.
Ready to go, good Sir Knight?
Bravely.
And to your left, my lord, I saw the most beautiful woman in the whole wide world.
That must be me.
Oh, and this is my ward, the Lady Marian.
I'm in love.
And behind me are my brother, Prince John. Prince John. And Guy of Gisborne. And the new Sheriff of Nottingham.
I refuse to take part in this silly charade.
Do it.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Right, I'm leaving now. Until I return, Prince John is in charge, okay? And you have to do what he says, or I'll be really mad. What did I say about the evil laughter, John?
Don't do it.
Why?
Gives the wrong impression.
Good. Now with that, I take my leave. Come, noble brave knights, to war, to war.
To war, ha-ha!
Right. I'm in charge now, and I'm doubling taxes.
But, my lord, the taxes are already too high.
And I'm outlawing anyone who shoots the king's deer.
You can't shoot me, you can't touch me, I'm illegal, so you can't.
Quiet. But my lord,
The people rely on the deer to feed their families.
and I'm assigning the sheriff a whole bunch of soldiers who will make sure that these taxes are collected, and that nobody's shooting the king's deer. And anybody who doesn't do what I say, they can totally shoot them with the arrows. Now, I'm going to be holding my royal court in Nottingham with Maid Marian, where none of you will ever see her again.
Drats.
This isn't very old England anymore, people. This is very, new England. And I'm the boss of all the people.
You shall see me again, my lady. I promise. For I am a stout and brave yeoman, ready to stand against injustice, bravely.
That would be great. I've got to run. Goodbye.
I was forced to tell my men terrible news. Scarlet, Piper, Church, Boyle, Much, the miller's son. Things have taken a turn for the awfuler. Taxes are doubled and no shooting deer.
What?
Stop grumbling. There's nothing we can do about it.
But the taxes are too high already. We can't even afford thatching for our roofs.
Clothes for our wives.
Or gloves for our fingers.
Or fingers! Mark my words, Robin. It won't be long before someone at Locksley falls afoul of the law.
Ark, they got me. They shut me down. I'm coming to join you, Bambi. I'm coming to
See,
Right? Who did that?
My bad.
Much!
You, Locksley. I knew it wouldn't be long before we met again.
They killed the king's deer, sir.
That's venocide.
And punishable by being totally shot with arrows and stabbed a lot until you die.
Right, your man will have to come with me. To be beaten and hanged and tarred and feathered and drawn and quartered and tarred and feathered and tickled to death.
No.
Dare you defy the royal decree?
He would do the same for me.
Actually, I would.
Quiet, Much.
Well, the choice is made. Soldiers attack.
What, now?
Yes, now. You may have won this time, Robin, but we'll be back with more men, bigger swords, huge crossbows, 3 huge trebuchets, maybe an elephant with a little hat, and you won't like it one little bit. Soldiers,
Outlawed? We must flee. We could hide in my father's castle at Locksley. They'd be expecting that.
sure would.
Sure would. Well, that's brilliant. Quickly, men, to the forest. Which is that way?
So you are guilty of being an outlaw.
Under unjust laws set down by Prince John, yes. But it wasn't long before he came up with a plan to serve the greater good.
Robin, the men have nothing to do and they're getting grumpy.
Robin Hood and his grumpy men? That doesn't have a very nice ring to it. Men, do not worry. These taxes,
Ooh, we hate the taxes.
leveled by Prince John,
We really hate Prince John.
are making the rich richer
Oh, we really hate the rich.
and the poor poorer.
Oh man, we really hate the poor. Stinking poor.
Much!
Love the poor. Love the poor.
So all we have to do, see, is redistribute that wealth
Oh, we like the redistribution of wealth.
by robbing from the rich and then giving it. Anyone? Think outside the box. To the poor. There, now you're merry, and Robin Hood and his merry men has a much nicer sound. Oh, we'll all wear Lincoln green. I think it's a dashing color. You see, Your Majesty, we only rob from the bad people, like evil tax collectors.
I'm crazy rich with the misfortune of others, which is kind of awesome.
We'll take that. Ha-ha.
Aw, man.
And devious clergymen.
The Lord required I took all the food the poor people of England had.
And now, we shall return it.
Oh, Mummy.
And the evil lords oppress their own people.
I don't think I've beaten my peasants enough today. I shall have to beat them till they work harder for me. Ha ha ha.
Just for that, evil lord, you'll have to pay workman's comp.
Well, that's not right. Do you know who I am? I'm a telling the sheriff.
And together we right the social wrongs were started by Prince John.
That doesn't seem quite so bad to me. Illegal, yes, but sort of delightfully so.
One day we were off on another brave adventure when we came to a bridge, which is not so rare, particularly over water. You then, I wish to cross this bridge.
Not my problem.
I cannot cross it unless you move.
I guess not.
If you do not let me cross, good sir, I'll thump you, quite soundly.
Careful, sir, he's bigger than you.
Then it appears, sir, we shall have a brave buffet.
Sir, with all due respect, he's going to be...
Never mind that. Will, your quarterstaff. I hope you realize, sir, you are in for a serious buffet. An all-you-can-eat buffet.
A lot.
So it would appear. On guard.
Huzzah! He's gonna beat you, Robin.
I start at 5 to 1 against the little green guy. Who's it?
You fight well, sir, but I've begun to fight.
That's a shame. Neither am I.
Huzzah!
Well fought, sir. Very well fought.
Not so bad yourself.
Would you care to join us?
I can't, you see. I'm on a mission to find the outlaw, Robin Hood.
Oh. Well, why do you seek him?
I wish you'd join me, for you see, my family was kicked out of their home by the evil sheriff of Nottingham. He took my pride, my honor, and my capital.
Well, look no further, for I am that stout and brave yeoman known as Robin Hood.
No way.
Yes, way. And we could use a small man like yourself in our merry men. What is your name, good sir?
John Little, Mr. Hood.
Then we shall call you Little John. See what I did there?
Oh, yes. Huzzah! Huzzah!
And so our band was nearly complete, but it was hard to get word out in the forest. One day, I decided to venture into Nottingham. Gentlemen, I wish to go to Nottingham.
You can't, Robin.
The sheriff will surely recognize you and string you up by your toes.
Or throw him into the moat in chains.
Or stick you in the deepest, darkest dungeon.
He just wants to see Maiden Marian.
Quiet much. But you're right, men. I shall need a clever disguise, and I have a feeling we can find something along the way. Quickly, to the King's Highway.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
My men and I lied in wait along the highway, until along came an honest tinker. You there! Stop in the name of Robin Hood!
Please, don't rob me. I'm just a poor tinkerer plying my trade in Nottingham.
If you are but a poor and honest tinker, then you have nothing to fear from me, for I am a stout and brave friend of the poor.
I'm feeling I'm going to be a lot poorer when this is done.
Nonsense! But I will need all your clothes and everything you've got. Men, take this tinker to the forest and treat him kindly. Meanwhile, I shall cleverly don his clothes and try my hand in some trade in Nottingham.
I don't feel very good about this.
Have some gold.
I feel a lot better about this.
Pots and pans! Come and get your pots and pans here! You, young lady, would you like one of my fine wares?
Oh, good sir, I would love a pan, for I have to sell all mine to pay Prince John's taxes. But alas, I cannot afford one. Woe is me.
A shame! A travesty! You shall have a pan, dear lady, free of charge. Or my name is not Robin. I mean, Honest Dave, the tinker.
Thank you, kind sir. You are most noble. Hey, ladies, this guy's giving away free pens.
Prince John is displeased with my taxes.
That one's mine.
It's not Robin Hood and his despicably merry men. They keep robbing our tax collectors, and they're very hard to spot because they dress in green. I've tried. It's just he's very good at
Help!
going unnoticed.
Help me!
It's almost like he's invisible.
Get off me!
Soldiers, help that man. Bring him to me. Who are you, sir, to cause such a scene?
I am but a simple and honest tinker, plying my trade.
And what is your business here in Nottingham?
I came to give you your taxes, good sheriff, as all loyal citizens should.
Ha, see, guy, we are collecting taxes. Gentle tinker, as a token of our appreciation for your payment, you shall join us in the castle tonight for dinner.
I would be most honored. Perhaps as a further gift, this young lady would like my one remaining pan.
Thank you, kind tinker. You look familiar.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Really familiar.
Just got one of those faces.
Haven't we met before?
Lady, just take the pan.
To the castle.
I was about to get a most unpleasant surprise before dinner. For who should be there but Prince John himself?
Listen, I received most excellently unfortunate news. It seems that on his way back from the Crusades, King Richard has been captured and is being held for ransom. Sorry.
Terrible news, my lord. How much is his ransom?
500,000 gold pieces.
We must raise taxes immediately.
Yes!
Fill the coffers with gold.
Yes! And use the money to free King Richard.
Yes.
No!
No.
No! We will use this opportunity to make ourselves filthy rich, that is true. But then, after we have collected all the gold, we will accidentally lose it to Robin Hood.
No, we won't. I'll see to that.
Yes, we will, you fool. We'll take the money, blame the outlaw, and then all be filthy, stinking rich. And I'm in charge forever.
I would like to propose a toast to our total richness. With my share of the money, I'll take a wife, the maiden Mary.
What?
Come on, baby. I'm rich.
Gentlemen, and the aristocrat formerly known as Prince. These are certainly most devious plans. But you forget one thing. Surely Robin Hood will find out your evil scheming.
No, that's not possible.
He's pretty smart, and an excellent bowman,
He's okay, if you're into that sort of thing.
and a stout and brave yeoman.
I knew there was a reason you sounded familiar. It's because you're...
That's right, because I am Robin Hood. You didn't seriously think I was just a tinker, did you?
Well, I... God! Kill him!
If those that make the laws in the name of the king will not save him, then those who break the laws of those who made the laws for him while he was gone, that aren't really in the king's best interest, will.
God! Kill him!
I know one man ransom paying machine. Ah! Adieu, fair lady, and we shall meet again. Oh, Prince John,
Wait.
your evil life stinks.
How dare you!
Ah!
What? I want him detonated!
I returned to the forest, and my men and I were all in agreement. Your ransom money must be raised. Your peasants were only too eager to help, and let us know when. Evil tax collectors were coming.
He speaks the truth, Your Majesty. I personally was robbed 47 times in just 2 weeks. Thank you. It wasn't that great.
It wasn't long until the sheriff sent many men into the forest, but we split them up, sending them running around in confusion.
Now, whatever you do, don't get split up.
Yes, sir.
Just wait till Robin Hood and his stupid men see the size of our army, eh? Oh, no.
I think you mean merry men, Sheriff. Now, hand me your pouch of money. Men, tie the sheriff to his horse. Backwards. Let's make him ride back to his masters in a shame.
So long, sucker.
Don't be strangers. Actually, do be strangers.
riding backwards, I don't think they could look much stranger.
Men, we mustn't stay here any longer. Let us figure out how our plan to raise the ransom money fares. Now, to the hideout.
Huzzah!
They're getting better.
Your Majesty, I must object. This isn't how the story goes at all.
Silence, Sheriff. You'll have your turn.
Fine, but his version is all total lies.
We have raised 250,000 pieces of gold.
Huzzah!
Well, that was half-hearted.
Well, we've only got half the gold.
True. And we've robbed from just about everyone.
Everyone except the poor. Oh, bad much, bad much.
Never fear. Something always comes up.
Robin, a horse approaches.
That's no horse. That's Maid Marian.
I meant she was riding on a horse. Oh, never mind.
Robin.
Marian.
Aww.
Go sharpen your boats or something. I bet you were surprised to see me in Nottingham.
Surprised and delighted, for you are a most stout and brave yeoman, and I love you very, very much. This isn't what I said at all.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Robin, the sheriff and Guy of Gisborne are planning a trap for you.
A trap? Zounds.
And I am to be the bait, along with the golden arrow.
Golden arrow? Ooh.
And me, Robin. And me.
Of course, how terrible. Go on.
In 2 days' time, there is to be an archery tournament for men from all over England. The winner will get a golden arrow.
Golden arrow. Ooh.
Worth 250,000 gold pieces. And then, at the end of the day, I am to be married to the vile Guy of Gisborne.
Fear not, dear lady. No harm will come to that arrow.
Or me.
Or you, of course. For I have a cunning plan. Go back to the castle and go along with their plan.
But I'll never marry Guy of Gisborne.
Of course not. I'll see to that. And then Marian left, saying,
Do I have to?
It is my story.
Fine. Goodbye, Robin, you stout and brave yeoman. You are so perfect and wonderful, and everything you say and do is clever and amazing.
Men, we haven't much time. Prince John tries to trick us with an archery contest, but we will trick him. Then he'll feel very stupid. We'll sell the arrow, ransom the king, and I'll get the girl. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
The men and I donned disguises. They made much disguised donning, and went to the archery contest right in the center of Nottingham.
You're sure this will work, Guy?
Of course, my liege. Robin Hood will not be able to resist an archery competition.
And how will we know who he is?
He'll be the one that wins.
My men and I snuck in and prepared.
Hear ye, hear ye.
We hear ye.
An archery tournament is to begin. Bring forth the archery butts.
I didn't sign up for this.
Quiet!
Let the archery contest begin.
The contest lasted all day, and slowly but surely men dropped out, until it was just myself and the sheriff of Nottingham.
You're good, yeoman. What is your name?
Frank.
Well, Frank. You can certainly shoot a bow, but today the golden arrow will be mine.
You haven't won it yet.
Oh yeah? Watch this. It seems I'm the winner.
But I haven't shot yet.
I hit near the bullseye. You couldn't beat me if you tried.
Oh yeah? Watch this.
Huzzah! Well done, brave Frank. Please come forward to collect your prize. Or should I say, promise.
Very clever, Guy. You forget just one thing.
What's that?
I fight for the king.
Huzzah! Oh, we're in a lot of trouble now!
With this prize, I shall free the king. And Mary Maid Marian, if she'll have me.
I'd be lucky.
Now, men, we've a sovereign to save.
Huzzah!
My men and I gathered up the money and ransomed you, and Marian and I prepared to be married. And that, my lord, is my story, and most truly how the events occurred.
Lies, lies, all lies.
Silence, Sheriff. I said you'll have your turn. This is truly a vexing tale, for by all means you seem a most lawful outlaw.
Indeed, my lord, it is true. Everything I do it for you.
Maid Marian, is this in fact how these events occurred?
Not quite, my lord.
Oh no?
Not really, though. For you see, Robin has made himself out to be far more stout and brave than he actually was.
What?
For from the moment he met me, he was completely smitten and lovelorn.
I most certainly was not.
Intriguing. Do tell.
The king of the mountain tell.
Yes, do tell. It did start much as Robin said. I met him with you, your majesty, at the Locksley estate.
Haha, son, I'm a most stalwart and brave knight. But the only reason, son, I am so mighty is because I have the love of a beautiful woman.
Oh, Edward, stop.
Please, dear lady. All I achieve in your name.
You big smoothie.
I know I am. I love you.
I love you.
No, I love you, honey, Sandal.
Hear ye, hear. Make way for the king.
Dear Sir Edward, I require knights to join me on crusade.
My liege, only my love for you can tear me away from this beautiful woman. May we all have such beautiful wives. Robin, take care of your mother while I'm gone.
I will, Father. And perhaps I too will find a certain special someone. I can't believe my eyes. The beauty is blinding.
Robin, you have noticed my ward, the Lady Marian.
Hello.
My dear lady, you're more beautiful than 1,000 sunsets over fields of bright poppies, dotted over waterfalls in which cute puppies frolic gaily.
Come, Sir Edward, we must leave our lovely wives and undertake a most gruesome but necessary war.
With a heavy heart, I follow. Goodbye, my love.
Goodbye, dear husband.
We must go.
How sweet. But I'm in charge now, people, and I'm doubling taxes.
I'm lost in your eyes.
And I'm outlawing shooting the king's deer.
My heart beats only for you.
I know I should be gloating, but that's just so sweet.
And from this moment on, I'm outlawing true love.
What?
That's right, lover boy. You're back in the room. Say goodbye to Marian forever. Move it, sister.
Smile. Her smile, her beautiful.
Robin, I've just heard.
That I've fallen in love.
No, the thing about the taxes and the deer. We must do something.
I love Marian.
Robin, you're not yourself.
Don't you see, Willa? I'm more myself than I've ever been. I'm in love. I'm in love. What was that?
Tell my baby. I love him.
Even the king's deer die lovelorn today.
That was my qualification
Right, I knew we'd be meeting again soon.
Sir, a dead deer, shot through the heart.
And you're to blame.
Robin, you give love a bad name.
Actually, that was me.
Who cares? You're outlawed, all of you. Soldiers attack.
No punishment you could give would be worse than life without Marion.
You may have won this time, but we'll be back, and you won't like it one little bit.
Robin, we've won.
It means nothing without love.
They'll be back for sure.
So we've got to hide. Maybe in the forest.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll live a hermit's life in the forest, and we shall all wear black to reflect the pain in my soul and my love. My true love. Denied.
Wouldn't Lincoln Green blend in a little
I don't want to live anymore. Not without Mary.
Let's go.
As you can see, Robin was completely outdone by my beauty and wit, and would have been quite overwhelmed in the forest if I hadn't helped out. For you see, his father's forest, Sir Willis Scarlet, was brave and bold enough to come to Nottingham and visit me. Oh, I do hope that young man is not in too much trouble.
I'm sure he's not, Maid Marian.
All will be well, my lady.
I think you love him, milady.
Love is so strong a word. But I did find him intriguing.
Intriguing? Well, you totally thought I was hot.
Lady Marian. Oh, do give this poor peasant some gold, Nancy.
Oh, gold's not what I'm after, dear lady, for I'm no ordinary peasant, but Robin of Locksley's forester, Willis Scarlet.
You bring news of Robin?
Yes, he's been outlawed, and he refuses to listen to anything I say. He just mopes around composing poetry and carving hearts with your initials into trees. I'm afraid if something doesn't change soon, he'll be captured. Please, dear lady, if you just talk to him.
Oh, no, it's far too dangerous for me to leave Nottingham. For you see, the evil Guy of Gisborne has his eye on me. Oh, here he comes now.
What's up, girl? What do you say? You and me, little marriage, matrimony's Maximus. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, Guy, but I can't marry you.
Boy, whatevs. You'll come around. You need me, I'll be on. Later, sugar.
I can't stand him.
Lady Marian, Robin asked me to give you these flowers from the forest.
Oh, he's so sweet. Look, ladies, we've got to help Robin, for it is obvious he is far too love-struck by my charm and beauty.
What?
To save himself. I have a plan. Gather round.
Let's go.
So exciting! And so I sent my ladies deep into the forest to help Robin, for I felt that if he could be brought to some purpose, it might help him take his mind off of our impossible romance.
Marion. Oh no, that's terrible. Why is poetry so hard?
Robin, I bring news from Marion.
News from my love? Is she here?
Sadly, no. She's being watched over by Guy of Gisborne.
Oh, I hate that guy.
But look, she sent help. Stalwart and merry men, Robin.
Robin, look, we've come to help.
For we are stalwart and good-hearted men.
And we look dashing in Lincoln Green.
Well, that's very kind of you, but I would trade all the merry men in the world for just one more minute with
Yes, you said you'd say that. But here's the thing, Robin. If you want to win the love of a lady, you have to do it with great deeds.
Go on.
These merry men will help us form a band of noble outlaws, doing legendary acts of greatness which will surely win her heart.
Yes. Yes, I see. We could kill bad people.
Well, we could. Or perhaps we could rob from the rich and give it
to Marion.
The poor, Robin. We give it to the poor.
Of course. And then she hears from the poor how great I am, and she will love me. Huzzah! Huzzah! This is the most brilliant idea I have ever had. We must start straight away. Quickly, men, to the forest.
And so they did, robbing from the rich to give to the poor, becoming the stuff of legend simply to win the heart of Moab.
This is so not how it happened.
There were times, though, when it seemed my plans would unravel.
Oh, sir. The men need new shoes.
Again?
Some of the men think higher heels would be much more stylish for night raids.
Very well. Willa,
Yes?
we've been robbing from the rich and giving to the poor for some time now, and it's great, but let me just ask you something. Our merry outlaw hideout, is it sort of manly enough?
Oh, I think it's very manly, sir.
You don't think the rugs and the tea lights and the cushions are all a little ladylike?
Oh, no. All the mayonnaise outlaws love luxury. Jack Cade's hideout was absolutely stuffed with scatter cushions. When Crossbow Johnson wouldn't dare drink his tea with at least 2 doilies in his leg warmers. Marion will love it.
Robin, look, we need this scarf.
What? Knitted me a scarf. See?
To shoot arrows at.
Yes. Shoot arrows at.
Not my hand-knitted scarf. Aw.
It sounds like someone's crying. And it's not me for once. Men!
Yes, sir.
Let us go find out who's in trouble.
Attend the sad tale of Alan Adale, whose lust is true and only lady. His love was so fine, seemed quite sublime. Then things went a little bit shady.
Hello there, musician. Why the sad song?
Ah, sir, 'tis my lady love. She's to be married to another man.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Does she know about this?
I'm afraid so, sir, but she has no choice. For she's to be married to the evil Lord Duck in the Ground. A mighty youth. That's where father must agree.
What is your name?
I'm a simple musician, Alan Adale. And yours?
Robin Hood!
I'm afraid if you're looking to rob me, sir, I have nothing but the speed-up instrument, sad and broken.
I can sympathize with your pain, for I too have known true love forever to be unfulfilled. Let us sit here together and sulk for the rest of eternity.
I'm so sad I could just die.
Death would be a welcome relief from the heartbreak.
Sir, might I say...
We're sulking!
Rather than sulk, you can help this young man marry his lady love. A story which will surely melt the heart of Marion.
Of course! We won't just sit here and sulk. We'll help you get your love back. Men!
Yes, sir.
Come, we have work to do. When's this wedding supposed to be?
Tomorrow morning, at Grantham Church.
Then we'll need a priest, for a wedding will take place. The wedding of Alan Adale and his lady love.
Huzzah! I do love a good wedding.
We're going to need new shoes.
I can get invitations.
No time for that, men.
I know of a friar, but he's a prickly fellow.
Then take us to him, post haste, for we were waiting to stop and then start again with different people. Quickly, to the forest!
Huzzah!
fine-looking chicken leg.
Thank you, Friar Tuck. I would very much like you to eat me now.
A pleasure shared by both of us, chicken leg. But that wouldn't be very fair to this fine mellow of root beer. Please don't drink me, please don't drink me. Now that I can't guarantee, dear Battle. But one thing I can guarantee is both of you shall be treated quite equally.
No!
No. Oh, yes.
What a strange...
Who said that? Come on, whatever you are.
I'm terribly sorry to disturb you at prayer, dear Friar.
Far worse than disturbing me at prayer, lad. You've disturbed me at dinner.
Oh, dinner, dear. I get it.
Please, making jokes while I'm heartbroken isn't big or clever.
Heartbroken?
Yes. For you see, mine is a tale of great woe. Total, complete, and utter woe. Woe, thy name is Robin Hood. Woe, 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 my boat.
Robin?
What's this woe here?
Never have I heard so much woe. It's woe at the top. Total woe overkill.
Do you think scatter cushions are manly?
What?
Never mind. Tomorrow, a young lady is to be married to the Lord Duncan of Grantham.
Lord Duncan of Grantham? Zounds! That vile lord has stolen over 250,000 gold pieces from my abbey with the help of that evil abbess. I have no desire to help you if that's the company you keep.
Oh, no, we're not trying to help him. We hate him, for he's to marry Alan's true love, the lady...
Ellen.
Yes, her. And if we don't stop that wedding, the evil Lord Duncan will abscond with his beloved.
Say no more, Robin, for it seems the Lord smiles upon you today. I will most certainly help you, and perhaps help to restore some of the glory and money to my church.
Oh, yes, I must sneak into Nottingham to tell the beautiful Marian of my noble quest, for surely it will cause her first to swoon with love and then to marry me. Quickly, to the forest, where my men will ensure that you have suits of the finest Lincoln green, weapons, and manicures.
Manicures?
Manly ones. Let's go.
And so, Robin, pushed to great deeds by his love for me, snuck into Nottingham in disguise to see me. It was the day of the Nottingham Fair.
So, ready to marry yet?
I have told you, Guy, I cannot. Not until my father returns.
But you want to, right, doll?
I fear my heart may belong to another.
What?
Yes. I fear I am most intrigued with the bold outlaw known as Robin Hood.
But he's illegal.
Isn't it funny how we're often driven towards the things those in power most wish us to avoid?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Does he have guns like these? Hear that, peasants? Welcome to the gun show.
Please, Guy, you're embarrassing me.
Oh, Guy of Gisborne, just the man I was looking for.
What up, PJ?
Oh dear. You've been picking up more peasants today, haven't you?
Coach on like a bell, Your Majesty.
Right. Listen, I received most excellently unfortunate news. It seems that both the king and Maid Marian's father were returning from the Crusades have been captured and being held for ransom. No. Oh, yes. Unless we can raise 500,000 gold pieces, neither of them will ever be returned.
I'll start busting heads and grabbing purses, Your Majesty.
No. I see no need to raise the money at this time, since England is in perfectly capable hands.
Whose?
Mine, you fool. It will be a shame about your father, dear Marian, but sadly, he's a victim to my mad realpolitik skills. Here's a few gold pieces. Enjoy the fair. Have a corn dog. A corn dog. It's not even a dog. Guy, you've got to save the king and my father.
No way. With your dad in the way, you so don't have an excuse not to marry me. Because we're medieval, and feminism totally hasn't been discovered yet. This is your mind. I'm gonna get a suit, and we can do this thing tomorrow.
I was on the verge of collapse, so great was my fear for you and my father, Your Majesty.
I should say so.
I too, I three.
when my spirits were unexpectedly raised by a visit from a lady.
I never did that.
This is my story.
Obviously.
Dear lady, why do you cry?
I am to be married tomorrow.
That is terrible. Here, have a dainty doily for your nose. Would you like a knitted scarf, dear, or a cushion, or...
No, thank you. Those are both very ladylike things to offer.
Really? Really?
Dear lady, what is your name?
Robin.
A lovely ladylike name. I'm sorry to be so emotional, but I'm to be married to the vile Guy of Gisborne tomorrow. My true love will forever be denied, and my life is just really hard right now.
She said it.
I'm so sad right now. I can just...
Fear not, my lady, for sometimes when one is at one's lowest, things can only get better. And also sometimes people are not what they seem.
I think I know all that, Lady Robin.
People are not what they seem.
Do you need some water, lady?
Marion, it's me!
Oh, Robin! Oh, boy, Robin, I get it now.
I just had to see you, my love, and I couldn't come dressed as myself, and for some reason we have a lot of ladies' clothes at the hideout. More than one would think necessary. But enough thinking, it only makes me more confused and upset. Come, let us run away and be married.
We can't just run away, Robin. Not with the king and my father being held for ransom.
Ransom?
Yes, for 500,000 gold pieces. And Prince John doesn't intend to raise it, but rather let the king and my father rot in prison while he controls England. And you wouldn't want that, would you, sweetheart?
Fear not, my love, for I just might be able to save us all using only my huge brain. Listen, for time is short. Agree to marry Guy.
You know,
Never.
probably.
Don't worry, love, for it is a ruse. Agree to marry her tomorrow at Grantham Church.
Grantham?
Just trust me. Ask him to hand over a dowry of 250,000 gold pieces at the wedding.
But how will I...
Just trust me, he'll pay it, for he is a wonderful combination of stupid, rich, and in love. If I can work this right, there will be a double wedding tomorrow, for the right people.
Oh, Robin, I love you.
Those words have healed a heart long broken and bereft. For every time I think of your name, Mary.
You gotta come with us, lady.
My name is Robin.
That's a pretty name, ma'am, but...
Robin Hood.
It's Robin Hood, you fools. Arrest him.
Until tomorrow, my love.
I made the arrangements with Guy to be married to Grantham, Your Majesty, trusting my love Robin's clever and gentle heart. I even did some really nice invitations. Though I must admit I was quite doubtful when we arrived at Grantham Church the next day.
Oh, Abbot, how can you come help me celebrate this joyous day?
Of course, Lord Duncan. The nunnery has been most grateful for your many contributions.
And the news is about to get better, for after I marry Lady Ellen here,
I am so unhappy.
and steal her family's land, I'll have no more use for her, so I'll give to you another nun from the nun.
You are truly a devout man, Lord Duncan.
Don't worry, Lady Ellen. You'll like it at the nunnery.
Do you have my dowry?
Of course, as we agreed, 250,000 gold pieces to be given to you once the wedding takes place. I've got it right here.
Excellent. We're all truly blessed to be be present on such a truly happy day. Well, I'll accept you.
I just crying.
Guy of Gisborne, Prince John is unexpected pleasure. What are you doing here?
I'm getting hitched to this bed.
But I'm
married.
But I'm supposed to be married here today to her.
Gentlemen, do not argue. But truly fortune has smiled on both of you. You'll have a dual wedding, which will save me attending one extra boring reception.
As you wish, my lord.
Go with me.
Where's that friar?
business?
Friar Tuck,
You know this man?
a most gluttonous and unholy monk. What was his lord's business, friar, breakfast?
Man cannot live on lunch alone, Abbess. So who's getting married?
I am.
Right here.
Excellent. And do you have the dowries? Now, line up in front of me. We are gathered here together to bring...
Skip to the end.
Aye, do you, Lord Duncan, take this man to be your husband? What?
I'm not marrying him, you fool.
Oh, do you, Lady Ellen, take this woman to be your husband?
This is an outrage. You're marrying her and him and her and me.
Oh, I see. Then do you all take each other to...
Just finish.
If there is any man or woman here who has any objection, let him now come forth.
I object. Robin Hood, that's right.
You're seriously outnumbered.
I've got God on my side. Merry men.
Married women.
Ladies.
I knew it. I knew it all along.
I think there's been a mistake here. Guy of Gisborne, Lord Duncan, stand aside.
Oh, this is an outrage! Soldiers, get them!
No way.
Will nobody do anything to stop this?
I think not, Prince John, for your dowries will pay the king's ransom, Alan the Dale shall marry the Lady Ellen, and I will finally be reunited with the love of my life, the beautiful, gorgeous, and amazing Maid Mary, and will marry moon and honeymoon in Barbados.
Barbados! Then let us begin. Again, for real this time.
That was beautiful. I'm all choked up.
Quick, the Hunley.
Stop it, you.
Your Majesty, while that was most moving, it's not even close to the truth of what happened.
Well, it certainly was pretty.
And that's how you know it's not the truth, my lord, because the truth is never very pretty.
Then tell us, Sheriff, what really happened? For we haven't come across so well in either of these tales.
You see, from the very beginning, I was stuck in an impossible situation. For Robin Hood is neither the stout and brave yeoman, nor the downtrodden romantic they made him out to be. You see, Your Majesty, he's actually a total raving goofball.
Now, son, I'm afraid I have to go away on a crusade for a while. Someone need to watch over Loxley Castle. Do you think you can do it?
I don't know, Father. I only just learned to tie my shoelaces together.
You're wearing boots, son. You don't have laces.
Then whose shoes did I tie together?
Hey, Robin.
You fell on your face, stupid.
Idiots. Pair of idiots. Scarlet Will, you may be the worst forester ever.
The forest? That's where the trees are.
Yes, good. But listen to me. You must watch over my son. He's all I've got left, even though that isn't very much.
Then you enter, Your Majesty.
Are you ready, Sir Edward?
I am, but honestly, I fear for the safety of my son. He's just not very bright, Your Majesty.
Do not worry, for I will leave my brother, the good Prince John, the brave and valiant Guy of Gisborne, and the good and true Sheriff of Nottingham, to look after both your son and his forester, and my ward, the Lady Mary.
Hello, good sirs.
You have pretty hairs on your head. Robin wants a tie.
Freak.
No. I must go now. Do whatever these men say. Do you understand me?
I understand, Father. I'll be a really good boy.
And you, Scarlet, watch over him.
Why? What's over him?
No, just watch him, always.
It's time to go, Sir Edward, to the Crusades.
I do hope my brother would feel right. I'd simply be lost without him. And you, brave sheriff.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
That's a nice surprise for my brother. I would
That sounds glorious and expensive, my lord.
I know. Sadly, that cost must fall on each and every one of us. I'm afraid I may have to raise taxes.
But, my lord, the people already cry out that there's too much tax.
And treat them gently, Sheriff.
I will. I will spend time with each and every one of them, explaining what this will mean to king and country.
Oh, also, I've been informed that the king's deer are on the endangered species list. If even one more of them is shot, they'll all just die, ruining England's delicate ecosystem and turning England to a dry and barren wasteland.
I don't understand what he's saying.
Yeah, big words hurt my head.
Surely then outlawing shooting the king's deer would be necessary to protect the public interest.
I agree.
Whoa, hear that? I'm protected, fools.
Robin the deer's talking. I don't like it.
Though many rely on the deer to feed their families.
Then, in this time of crisis, I will open up my personal store of grain to whoever is suffering.
You are truly noble, Sheriff. I will tell the king. Let's go.
My pretty lady.
Just leave me alone, you weirdo.
Robin, I think she likes you. Because my mother calls me weirdo all the time and she likes me.
Maybe I'll marry her someday. Let's shoot a deer.
Okay.
You see, they flouted the law.
Come on, guys, let's talk about this.
You're a talking deer. We don't like talking deer.
You made the deer dance, Robin.
How cool.
You want money? I've got bucks.
We don't want your money, you stupid talking deer. We want you to dance.
Yes, Sam!
What is the meaning of this?
Help me.
Didn't I tell you shooting the king's deer is illegal, boys? What you're doing is cruel and thoughtless and downright mean.
We're sorry.
Yeah, we won't do it again.
See that you don't. I want us all to be friends. You're going to be okay, little dear.
Oh, thank you, kind sir, thank you. Oh, dear.
No!
You said you'd always be there for me. You lied. You lied.
I will avenge you. I will avenge you. Why? Why? You see, Your Majesty, their wanton disregard for the law and cruelty to animals galled me. For as a child, I was raised by a family of deer.
Oh, quiet. You like bloodthirst, little dear.
Anyway, they fled to the forest like a bunch of cowards and gathered up a most heartless band of lawbreakers and criminals. It was a lineup of the usual suspects. Besides Robin, a.k.a. the Hood, and Scarlet Will, there was little death-faced John.
I hate you all.
Much Three-Toes Millerson, Alan Guitar String Adale,
I'm gonna string you up like a heavy metal lick.
and Carlito Tuck.
I'm gonna bust a hole you.
Not to mention their toadies, Piper Boyle and Church.
Look out, Core!
We steal from anybody.
Hi, Mom.
You'll always do these things.
As far as I can tell, they had only two plans.
We're gonna rob from the rich.
And gifts to ourselves.
And I'm gonna steal away that pretty Marion and make her be my outlaw wife and live in a big hole in the ground.
I sent soldier after them. Brave Tobias, go!
I'll return the outlaw, Sheriff, if it's the last thing I do.
Bart Common, you stalwart soldier, bring them to me.
Most certainly will, Sheriff, for king and country.
Finn Lucky, make me proud.
I have only deserved, sir.
But to my shock and horror, they all came back in boxes. I knew something must be done, but It was too difficult to take them in the forest, no matter how many men I sent. Then I received some terrible news. Prince John, what causes such a stout and brave man as yourself to cry?
His brother, King Richard, has been captured on his return from the Crusades and is being held for ransom.
Oh, Richard, it's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Never fear, we'll think of something.
I'm afraid there's even more bad news. It seems the outlaw Robin Hood has been visiting my fiancée, Marion.
Visiting? Here? In Nottingham? Under my very nose?
Oh my goodness, the guy is such a jerk. He keeps dressing up like pants salesmen and ladies and bugging me. And I can't stand him. And I'm all like, leave me alone, loser. And he's like, what? And I'm like, I'm already engaged to my sweet, sweet guy. And he's like, I don't care. And I'm like, well, you better, because there ain't no way you're getting any of the Marion. And he's all stunned because he's not very smart. And I'm like, uh-huh, that's how it is. And I need out here.
Wait, stop. There's no way we can raise the ransom money for King Richard, but I know who has it. Robin Hood and his vicious gang. And if there's one thing that Easter can't resist, it's a chance to shoot arrows at things. Gather around, I have a plan. Now, all we need is a herald who's not afraid of death.
Don't look at me! Save me, Your Majesty! Save me!
Oh, seems a woman's work is never done. What do I do?
You see, Your Majesty, I knew Robin Hood would never be able to resist an archery competition with a shiny prize.
Hey, you, stop in the name of Hobbit, Bob, stop because I said so.
Harold, here in the forest.
She'd better start proclamating fast.
Should vote more wood than dog.
Start singing, lady.
Hear ye, Prince John invites all brave and noble archers to a competition at the fair in Nottingham.
An archery competition? I loves them, and Marion.
Wait a minute. How much does this cost?
Entry is a mere 500,000 pieces of gold. Have we got that?
Yeah, we got that. Seems like a lot, though.
What's the prize, lady? A golden arrow worth at least 3 times a tenth of the price of admission.
That's 3 million pieces of gold!
Yeah.
It was a cunning plan, but dangerous. Particularly because I was almost out of soldiers. There was one place I could go. I visited the abbess, an old friend and sometimes enemy, who bred a slightly different kind of sisterhood. Abbess?
Sheriff, it's been a long time.
Maybe too long.
Maybe not long enough. What do you want?
What can I get?
You never struck me as the type who needed his soul saved.
Maybe I've changed.
Maybe I haven't.
You still into the kung fu business?
Who's asking?
I got a problem. Might need a hand. A stiff hand. A stiff hand that comes down with a loud
I know of such hands, but why should I lend them to you?
It's about a deer.
A deer?
A deer. She was dear to me.
What's she done?
She's been done. Shot in the back.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Not as sorry as I was to see it.
What kind of man shoots a deer in the back?
Hood.
No thanks, I have a habit.
Robin Hood. Bold outlaw. Stupid, too.
I try not to get mixed up in political affairs.
He's in it with Tuck.
Friar Carlito Tuck?
You know of another?
One's too many. I'm in. Sisters! Let's go break some heads!
Everything was in place, Your Majesty. They all showed up. The outlaws, the sisters, Prince John, Guy of Gisborne, Maid Marian, everyone but that poor dead deer.
Hear ye, hear ye. An archery competition competition is to begin. Bring forth the archery butt.
Oh no, not again.
The competition lasted all day, but slowly and surely men dropped out until it was just me and a stranger in a green hood. A stranger named Robin Hood. It didn't take much to see through that disguise. He was a terrible archer. I had to pay the butt off to jump in the right direction. Finally, it came down to us two.
I'm gonna do pretty good and win, ha!
Go for it, Robin. I mean, Hobbit.
You were good, yeoman. Have you paid your entry fee?
Yep, I got it right here.
I had to make it look real, your majesty, so very carefully I took my bow, aimed at the butt,
This is gonna hurt.
and loosed. It was too good. I thought the ruse would fall apart. Fortunately, he was too stupid to appreciate my perfect shot.
That's pretty good. My turn.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that. I was afraid the ruse would fall apart. Fortunately, I had planned on overshooting. So when Robin Hood shot, I cried to the archery butt, "Archery butt!"
Yes, sir.
Huzzah!
I won.
Robin Hood is the winner. I mean, Robin Hood.
Yes, you did. Just let's go collect your golden arrow. Okay. Ha
Well, hey, wait, this isn't... Merry men! Looks like you're in trouble.
Abbess! No, Robin Hood, it looks like you are. I gave the 500,000 gold pieces to Prince John to ransom you, your majesty.
Hooray! 3 cheers for the Sheriff of Nottingham! You picked!
These are all lies.
I agree. This isn't what happened.
Oh, I'm so confused. All 3 stories sound like they could be true. I shall have to ask you to help me to decide. Did you believe that it was Robin's story? Or was it Maid Marian? Or did you believe the sheriff? I believe it was Robin Hood.
Thanks, Your Majesty. Thanks, everyone. I knew you'd figure out the real truth. And you have made a stout and brave yeoman so proud. Right, men?
Huzzah! Soldiers, arrest Prince John.
Oh, get you, Hood!
Guy of Gisborne, you are banned from court, forever and ever.
What? It's so unfair.
Sheriff of Nottingham, you will leave Nottingham Castle to the new Sheriff of Nottingham. Kneel, Robin. Arise as Sir Robin, Knight of England and Sheriff of Nottingham.
Could you ever marry a stout and brave knight?
I sure would.
Then let us go to the church to witness the wedding of Robin Hood.
you all very much. We have several seniors in this play, and I'm asking that they come out front, please. We have Brianne and Hannah and Joanna and Joe and Kara and Shawnee and Darcy. Yay! It's going to be hard to lose all of them very much. I've appreciated having them in our shows for all these years, and they've done a great job. So I have a little something for them. Thank you all very much for coming. And we do have Sense and Sensibility tonight. Come back and see it at 7. Thank you.
Elijah, do you want to take this to Josiah too?